Today I'm going to talk to you about being a graphic designer even if you're not an artist. I can't draw to save my life. When I was in high school, I I loved to take art class. When it came time for a project where we had to draw from scratch, I got really nervous. That didn't mean that I wasn't an artist, it just means I can't draw. When it came time to do an assignment where we took an existing piece of artwork or something and recreated it or enhanced it, those are the kind of projects that I really like to do. To me, that's being a graphic artist. Take something else and make it your own. When computers started to become more prevalent, I was able to expand on this a little bit. I guess this does mean that I'm not an artist, I'm a graphic designer. First things first, what is graphic design? Graphic design is the art and practice of planning and protecting ideas and experiences with visual and textual content. Graphic design is something that can be done instantly or over a period of time. It can be done with text, images, and other visual designs. Graphic design is all around us. No matter where you look, you always see graphic design. It's in menus, billboards, magazines, textbooks, wherever you look, there's elements of graphic design. With the rise of the internet, web design is everywhere that we look. Even though the internet is big, perhaps the biggest area of graphic design is printing. Graphic print production is a broad concept that covers all steps taken to produce a printed product. It includes printing, finishing, binding. All the steps that precede actual print production are included in this, include photography, getting the photos ready for print, text, and so on. Say that you're creating an article for a magazine. You might want to start off with some pictures. Well, first you would open them up in Photoshop and edit them. You might remove the background or change the size or the color. You might want to have them in black and white. This should probably be done first. Once your pictures are prepared, you might want to create a chart or infographic to give some information to the people that are reading your magazine. You would do this in Illustrator. Next, you would take a program like InDesign and kind of bring all of this together. Basically, you create your text document in Word and edit it there, and then once you're done, you can import it in InDesign. Once you're done with this, then you have your product. Now let's look at these programs one by one. We're going to look at all of the Adobe suite of products first. And so just for right now, I'm going to have you, since we're talking about the difference between art and graphic design, I want you to take this piece of paper and draw this Adobe logo right here. We're going to look at the Adobe products. They're the most prevalent in the industry today, and they're all kind of work together. So the first thing we're going to look at is Photoshop. Photoshop, you can take pictures and put them together. You can edit them, change the size, change the format, change the color. One of the biggest keys to the Adobe stuff is the layers. You can take layers in a Photoshop. You take a picture, and if you want to make an adjustment, you create another layer and you make the adjustment to that layer, so you're not actually damaging the picture. This is really nice, so you're not having to start over constantly. Illustrator is a little different. Instead of pictures, you can think of it as cartoons. So we'll take this thing that you drew here. And so you could take something like this, which is the Adobe logo, and you could create that in Illustrator. And that will be in my PowerPoint slide. I guess I can't really show it to you right now. So you would rather have an Illustrator version of that than a hand-drawn, and that's really where Illustrator comes in. And like we discussed, you use InDesign to kind of bring this all together and to make a nice project out of all of them. Now, there are many different jobs in the market for graphic designers, and they include some of the job designer titles might be for beginners: junior designer, graphic designer, web designer, animator, production artist. So I hope I've shown you that there's no need to be an artist to be a graphic designer. Um, you still need to be creative, but it just means being creative in a different way. And it can be very rewarding, especially if you're getting paid for it. Thank you.